Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where we have just had update 41, which means that the Lore Master updates are now in game. So let us call our soldier, and let us call our pet. Ooh. And apparently the pets now come with a bubble when they are summoned. That's good. Also, I think that was a little bit faster than it used to be. So that's something new there. Let's bring out our scrolls here. We're not quite sure yet exactly what I'm going to encounter in here, since this is my first real skirmish after the game went live. Oh, these guys here. So let's staff strike on these. New deed, the study of fire lore. So apparently there's also a new, a new. Oh, all right, who else is around here? Oh, I'm out of combat now. All right, I want to find what this new deed is all about. I would think that's a bit late. Oh, no, I was about to think maybe it's for being level 75 or something like that, but let's see what it says here. The study of fire lore. Strike with fire and frost lore or wizard's fire. Are you saying in all this time I haven't used any of those skills yet? Fire, right, because I used lightning lore before, but maybe I didn't use the other two, or maybe it's a new deed. Maybe something replaced an old deeder. Let's see if I could find out what we've got here. It says complete study of fire lore. Ah, fire lore. So I've done storm lore, but not fire lore or frost lore. All right. So it is obviously an existing one because it says, because I've already completed one of the 3 associated deeds for that tier. All right, but it is tier 7, which maybe started relatively late. Now, let's go and see what we've got here. See, I don't have sticky tar anymore. Oh, okay, that was the first time I've used water lore, at least in combat. So that's a thing now, since they lowered the minimum level for using fire lore and for water lore. Oh, bash. Of course, my main goal is to make sure that the eagle attacks. And we have these new skills here for doing major and minor attacks on there. I have to go and look those up to see exactly what my major and minor attacks are on this character. Or I should say with this pet here. Alright, here we go. Minor pet command. Minor pet command. Effect applies to your animal companion within 60 meters. Execute minor skill times 0.65 incoming damage. And this is the major skill is effect applies to animals. Execute major skill times 0.65 incoming damage. Expires if out of combat for a short amount of time. Alright, and this is fan the flames. Okay, that seems to be my... That must be my major, and then my herring strike must be my minor. At least that's what I'm getting, is what those 2R in there. So now let's head up on here. A keg master. Well, let's. Oop, oop, nope. Uh-oh. Wolves have arrived. Actually, I have to remember to use my buff skills here. Ooh. I'm surprised that didn't open up a new deed. The battle knowledge thing, because I don't recall ever creating that thing before. Whether it's new or something I've been ignoring for all these years, of course, it's a completely different matter. Now, what is... Ah, there's a wolf up here. Hello? Actually, it's probably not a good idea to have my dismiss pet skill right next to my major and minor. I can see things going very, very wrong if I do it that way. So I'll put my dismiss pet skill here, right here, next to the skirmish soldier summoning skill. And I am sure that I will never remember that I put it there again. So now, let's head up here. I think so far things are going pretty well. And yes, I do have this at tier 2 as I had it when I did it last time. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Go against that person. Mashada yourself. There you go. And I have to remember what all these flank things do now. Oh, who's left? Oh, there you are. Hey, you. I think everybody's okay. Now, I moved Light of the Rising Dawn over here, since Light of the Rising Dawn is now an interrupt skill rather than a powerful attack that stuns. So I put it there because that's where I normally put my interrupt skill. It's just that for the Lore Master, it's been a long time since we've actually had something that was just a baseline interrupt skill. At least I can't remember ever having one as a Lore Master. Instead, I always used Blinding Flash, which is more of a mez skill than... Oops. Oh? Who's left? Oh, there you are. And I have to remember to buff my pet. I mean, that's the key to Blue Line. Keeping your pet happy. And alive. There you go. Now, what encounters do I've got? Sickle flies. Alright, let's see how we do against an encounter. Now, I don't recall seeing another encounter before, but I could have missed that while I was jabbering away, so I'll just double check here. Nope. So I'll presume then that the other encounter is going to be the bear. So it might be more efficient to have just waited. Next. So number 3. And then before I have a chance to do anything, well, I guess that's sort of the idea. The pet has the mob dead before I have a chance to worry about it. Though, let's see what Murder Crows does now. Okay, as soon as I find it, of course. Okay, that works. Murder Crows is still, well, murder to the opponents, that's for sure. Alright, let's get up here. Rude! Okay. Alright, well, we'll take care. Take care of that one. We do have, well, the reason why I have Bane Flare is I did dip a little bit into Yellow Line so that I will still have Bane Flare. So that'll be my, in order to get Blinding Flash, you have to dip deeper into the yellow. The Bane Flare is available at first tier. Blinding Flash, I think, is something like 3rd, maybe 4th tier on that list. I didn't memorize the Yellow Line tree yet, so I'm not going to be too worried about that. Especially since I don't have any plans to go too deep into the Yellow Line. There we go. Oops. Oh. I must have pulled that from the other side then. Because I was already getting the message that I was ready to take the flag. Onward! Ah! I hear the roar of a bear! What a shock! Hey, hey, hey. Get off of me! Whew. Oh, well, that was a bit tricky. Alright, let's go and try the bear. The bear shouldn't be too much trouble because usually I found that the bear is a bit of a glass cannon. I think surprisingly, I think I usually find bears that way in this game. Alright, let's start with you. And we get this out here. Whew. Yeah, I'm not exactly tough at the moment. Oh, actually, let's... And interplane. Does that work the same way? Yeah, pretty much. So it looks like the encounters can be a bit tough, as is the case if I get too many mobs at the same time in a chaotic manner. Oops. Trouble is, I want to make sure that the... Are you there? Oh. Oh, there you are. I was wondering, why was I still in combat? Alright. That one's done. Now... I think things will be a... Oh! You can go there. Help protect the herbalist. Okay, the entranceway has been cleared. See, what's this one? Oh, that one's fan the. Oh, that's right. That's why I need to move that thing because it's. Oh, I keep on wanting to put down the. Put down the tar, but I don't have any tar anymore. So I think I feel like a little bit more of a glass cannon here. If I can kill them quickly, I have absolutely no trouble. If not, then I seem to be taking on a little bit more damage than before. I didn't notice that during the early parts, but it seems to be the case here. Actually, let's you go in first. Okay, good. Oops. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's the thing. Lightning Rising Dawn doesn't work for that anymore. This has all gone terribly wrong. I need to use Bane Flare if I want to stop the Shepherd of Filth. Whew. That was chaotic. Did both hobbits survive? Yeah, alright. That went downhill pretty quickly. Another Shepherd of Filth. Can I pull something without bringing in the entire courtyard? Probably not. Let's try. Alright, I'll try it this way. And I'll try you. I think the pool wasn't too bad. And the entire idea was to not to bring in the entire courtyard, and I think I quite succeeded in that part of the venture. Now, the shepherd. What are you up to? Alright. Now, let's see. What I want to do is I want to see if I can get the shepherd to move. Oh, come on! Alright. Oh, that was not the way I wanted to handle the shepherd, but at least I got rid of all the crawlers. Seemed to be a little bit too slow. I was hoping I could get Bane Flare off quickly, but apparently that's not going to be the case. Bane Flare, induction time. 0.4 seconds. That felt like a lot more than 0.4 seconds, so obviously I was a little slow on the trigger on getting that off. Looks like I have a great deal still to work on because this is, at first I thought it was a little bit easier than before, but now it looks like it's a little bit tougher. Maybe I'll need to do some. Oh, I was wondering, where is everybody? Because I feel like I'm running all over the place here. And there's a wolf left that I hadn't attacked yet. Okay, fine. And of course, I'm forgetting these skills. Probably because I've been going around so frantically that I haven't had a chance to use them. Yeah, I'm riling the enemies a little bit too much. And your turn. Yeah, that major. Oh, that's right. That was the minor attack. And now against the boss. Oh yeah, but the boss is going to melt away because I've got murder crows. There's a time to use it. It's when you have no other combats afterwards. Well, maybe a couple of times before then also. I have to get used to the cadence of its cooldown, which is 1 minute and 40. Oh, no, that's how much is left. So I guess about 2 minutes probably. There we go. Burning Ember's critical chance in multiple. Anyway, probably not a very good legacy in there. Right, and that's it for our little run of Trouble in Tuckborough. I think next time I'm going to start up on the Rohan adventuring in there, so return to Lothlorien for that area. And then once I'm a little bit more stable on being used to this, then we could try the other skirmishes to see how it is. Because right now this seems like I am... Firepower seems to be about the same, I think, but I think my ability to handle defenses, I need to get used to the new class a little bit more, I think, before I could do that right. Well, we'll see about that. Next time, we are going to start adventuring again and be ready to start our adventures toward Rohan when we return to Lore of the Shadow.